welcome to my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Tonight, guys, I'm doing a painting video, a crafting video. I'm doing this for my son. My youngest son, he's 4. He just had his birthday. I gave him a bunch of presents. It was a great day. We had some of the friends and family over. The problem is I wanted to give this to him today, but I didn't have the right color paint. I thought I did. So I went up and picked some today up, and I'm gonna start painting it. I'm gonna do that video, me painting it. So basically what the name of the video is gonna be, crafting video. I'm painting jack-o'-lantern for my son for his birthday. So I'm gonna take the paint, just gonna put it right in the paint tray. I'm gonna start painting it. Make sure the water's off of that. So I'm gonna keep this part and paint it slightly different. I have a slightly lighter color. Got apricot color I'm gonna be using for this part to make it a little lighter. Probably the base is gonna be white. But for now, I'm gonna start painting this. You can get these right at Dollar Tree for like $1.25. So I'm gonna start painting that now. Oh. That's okay. So I'm going to paint over that anyway. I meant to not paint that part on the top. A little careless there for a second. So I'm going to go through and paint it. The good thing is I can hold the base, so I'll be able to paint both sides right now. Let it dry. Yeah, he had some of his friends over. Played on the trampoline we have out back. Got a bunch of presents. He was born in September 20th of 2019, right before COVID hit in March the next year. So didn't have any problems with the hospital, because here where I live in New York State, for a while they were actually trying to keep like fathers from coming in to be with their wives when they were giving birth. Finally the governor basically told them to knock it off. So they made an exemption and they started letting the fathers go in, because fathers need to be there. So that changed not too long after that happened. But fortunately, I didn't have to deal with it at all, because it was September of 2019 is when he was born. So. But he likes this kind of stuff. He actually got a couple Halloween themed things for his birthday, even a Christmas thing he wanted. He wanted this gingerbread house that was like made out of like what was it? Ceramic. And we got it for him because that's what he wanted. He was real happy with it. Also, the teeth I'm going to be painting white. So, right now I'm just working on the front and the back. So far, so good. We'll see if I have to put 2 layers on this. I'm not sure yet. More than likely tomorrow night, well actually Thursday night, because you might see this video on Thursday night. I'm not going to have a long video. I got a dentist appointment for my daughter in the morning on Friday, so I'm probably going to not have time to do that, because I'll be up too late and I won't be able to do that. So, just going through, painting the inside of this, trying to get the eyes, so that and of course, any finishing touches need to be done. I'll take care of that. That's going to be a little while. So. You can see I've used this before for painting. So I do my painting on my bed, not on my altar normally. For one thing, there's not enough room, and I don't like doing things like that on my altar. Especially if it's not spell work in my discussions. I'd rather just not do that on there. So. sure that's evened out. Turn it around on the other side and do the same thing. Some of that stuff around the eyes there because there's a little too much paint clumping around there. It takes longer to dry, so I always like to even that out if I can. I know Halloween's still over a month away, but I've really been getting into doing the crafts. My wife has a lot of Halloween decorations up already, a lot of Hocus Pocus stuff, some Harry Potter, things like that. I'm not a professional painter. I do the best I can. Usually things still turn out pretty well. I eventually want to just a little saw and like maybe carve out some of my own wood stuff, my own designs, and then like I mean, right now this works out. I mean I can buy the stuff that's already done and just like paint it myself. Paint it any way you want. Even if you get something like this at the Dollar Tree, you can paint it any color you want and stuff still. So. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the video for now and I'll come back when I'm ready to do some of the other parts. I'm just going to let this part dry, alright? Alright guys, I'm back. I put a second layer on this because I had to put a second layer on because it wasn't quite enough. But now what I'm going to do, I got to put this apricot color on the top here. I'm hoping it covers that real well where I accidentally got some of the other paint on there. So we'll see. I got to take the plastic off before I filmed. That's something I should have did. So I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to put this, it's a slightly like lighter, almost yellow orange color. So now I'm going to work on painting the top. Right here. See how well this works out. I might have to go over it more than once because I did accidentally put, see, it looks like I'm going to have to douse it in this stuff here to cover that right. Either way, it'll work out, I think. Try to make it look a little more natural. Because usually the top of the pumpkin's lighter. You know, the stem where it's like picked and everything. Go around and do the other side. Like I said, this is for my son. I want to make sure this turns out right. I think it's looking nice. The colors are matching pretty well here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this on camera for you guys. So. Just the angle I'm sitting at makes it a little difficult. There we go. Now I'm just going to let this dry. Then I'm going to work on the teeth and the base. And both of that's going to be white. That's the plan. So, alright guys, so I'll stop it again and I'll restart it once that's dry. Alright. Alright, I'm back once again. Now I'm going to use the white paint, work on the teeth, and then the base. Hold this safely now. Either way, but I'm just going to hold the base part while I do the teeth. A little too much paint there. I don't want the it's coming along already pretty good. The teeth. Like I said, sometimes you got paint drips down the side. That makes it longer to dry, so I try to get that up if I can. I'll just use some of that down here on the bottom tooth. Doesn't look like I need a whole lot for as far as maybe double layering, we'll see, but it's already painting over that part that I got on it pretty good. I just got a little white paint right there. I'm going to have to go over that again, my finishing touches later anyway, so probably won't put that part on video, but there's one side. My son will like this, I know he will. So this has already got some paint on it, so I'm just going to try to be careful. Just getting the sides of it too. So. Come on. Collect some of that dripping paint. Just use it down there instead of having to dip it again. There we go. Now they got the teeth, I'm going to work on the base. Now I'll come back and do any finishing touches if I need to do that later. I'm just going to hold the side of the pumpkin like this. Start working on the base. said, I want to be careful because when it drips down the side, it ends up taking longer to dry, and it collects little pockets and makes it like droop, and it kind of dries with the extra like bubbles, like like if you have the paint hanging off, it doesn't look all that well. It just dries like that, and then it's hard to get off. So I try to avoid that. And I did get some white paint on here, like I said, so I'm gonna have to go through and like just do some finishing touches. I'll do that later though. The bottom I can paint later too. Just collecting some of the paint that hit the bottom there. So I'm gonna leave that part orange, I think, but the actual base is gonna be white. So turn this around and do this side now. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep it so you can see this here. It's difficult with the camera angle, but the whole point of making this video is so you can see it. So. Problem is, like with the sides of the wood, it's kind of porous, so it's kind of hard to get it down in there. Just have to fix that later. So. Alright guys, except for the finishing touches, I think it's done. See, there's some spots I gotta clean up a little bit. But there's the pumpkin right there. I know my son will really like it, guys. Alright guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Remember, guys, everyone has worth, value, beauty, and needs to be loved. Everyone has worth, value, beauty, deserves unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional friendship, unconditional respect. And also guys, if you want to donate to this channel, send me an email. My Cash App is $eclectic81. That's $ECLECTIC81. My email, same as my PayPal, like I said before. You have a suggestion for a spell, discussion video, maybe crafts or something you have a suggestion about. Want to let me know how I'm doing, just want to say hi. Or you want to help donate through PayPal, you can do it that way. It's eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. Alright guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell notification icon to be updated my latest video. Thank you for watching my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Blessed be.